Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of this Just In with Justin. Sorry it's been a while. I've actually been away from the camera for a little bit in order to attend a good friend of mine's funeral. So I would like to dedicate this to Joe Suss. Joe, I know you're watching and I know we made a lot of videos together and this one's for you, buddy. Today anyways, what do we have? Well, sort of an interesting one. I actually have a baby monitor with multi-sensor from Govee. Joe loved his kids more than anybody I know. He's got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old he left behind, unfortunately. But we're going to take a look at this baby monitor today and see what we've got from Govee. First thing I notice, it's got the old logo with it. Well, let's open it up and see what we got inside. User manual, stickers. We've actually got the baby monitor itself. Mounting bracket. Little sticker or something there, some screws, and a plug, as well as a little temperature sensor. This is a really cool little gadget that they've given you, not only to listen to what's going on, but also to make sure that the temperature and ambient settings around your children are okay. Let's go put this thing into action and see what happens. All right, well, here we are. We've got it all set up and we're ready to pair it. So the first thing we need to do is hold the on and off button on the top of the device for about 3 seconds. Once we do that, the light on the front left of the device, which is blue, to denote Bluetooth probably, starts blinking faster. Now we open up the Govee app and follow the process that we're all so used to. And in fact, we're going to use the little shortcut that we've learned if you've ever watched any of my videos before. We go ahead and hit plus to add a new device. And instead of trying to find the device, we click on the Bluetooth icon up in the top right corner. It finds devices nearby and boom, there she is, the 7214 with the last 4 digits of the MAC address. We go ahead and we click on it. We choose the Wi-Fi settings, and if we've ever had any other devices set up before, all of our Wi-Fi settings are already there. So we simply click done and it begins to connect to the Wi-Fi and bind to the device. Once the binding is complete, we go ahead and give it a name. And we're in. Once it's named and we're finished, we can see the main controls. We've got 3 main controls on the main screen that allow us to do things such as use the intercom, turn on a nightlight, and control the music. You'll also notice just below the 3 main controls as well, we have the temperature and humidity. Now, this is a multi-purpose sensor. It doesn't just do temperature and humidity, it will actually listen for motion and sound. And you can see down at the bottom we've got any alarms that have been set off before. You'll see here in just a second what happens when an alarm gets set off. We're going to go ahead and check out some of the basic settings. We're going to turn the nightlight on. And we're going to turn some music on. One of the cool things is the nightlight actually lights up the ears on this baby monitor. And the music, we can choose a bunch of different settings here. And we can see that we can set the time, we can set timers, and we can go in and configure things individually. In fact, we can go in and configure the actual device to be Fahrenheit or Celsius. We can set different alarms for the temperature and relative humidity. And we can actually set the crying monitor to be turned on or off, as well as set the sensitivity for it. Now, all of this solely relies on the power button being on the main screen. So if we want privacy, we can completely turn the monitor off altogether. So back to what happens when something is noticed. Beep, beep, beep. Look, we get a toast in the app as well telling us that motion has been detected and quote unquote our baby has woke up, because of course remember this is a baby monitor. One of the cool things about this monitor, not only does it give us the toast in the app, or if we aren't in the app it will actually pop up a notification on our screen, but it sends us an email. So whatever email I've got registered to this device, it'll go ahead and send it to me. Or if I wanted to, I could create a distribution group to send this to a number of people, letting them know our baby's awake. A lot of different cool features are packed into this small yet compact baby monitor and multi-purpose sensor. Well, that about rounds it up on this table. Let's take it back up to the studio. So there it is. You've seen it in action, the H7214 or Govee's baby monitor with multi-sensor. I've got it set up in my spare bedroom. We've got it sitting there on the end table and it provides quite a few interesting metrics. It can tell me when there's movement in the room. It could actually show me, like we saw in the app, if there is any noise in the room. I can play a lullaby, I can set it up for a nightlight, and I can do a lot of different things all wirelessly with what they call the baby monitor. Definitely another cool product that Govee has made. Well, that's all for me this time. We'll see you the next time on this Just In. I'm Justin. Over and out.